Okay, here is an exception that we don't see often. I'm just gonna leave that in the video because I'm too lazy to edit that out. With my alarm telling me, go outside, get some fresh air. But I did it already today, so I don't have to. Ha! So, last two videos I talked about how you have to have the exact same exponent in order to add or subtract, right? As you can see here, we do not have the same exponent. We have 8 and we have 10. This is a problem. Now, hopefully from last week you notice this is improper scientific notation, as the decimal should be right after the 2, not after the 4. So we're going to correct that and see what happens. I need to move up my decimal place twice. 2 more times. Now if I move my decimal place up 2 more times, that means that I should have added 2 more to my power. Okay, so we'll rewrite that down here. 8.7 times 10 to the 10th power. And now we have 2.349 times 10 to 8 plus 2 is 10. Look at those. You have the exact same power now. So now we can add them. So, pretend there are 2 imaginary zeros here. 0 plus 9 is 9. 0 plus 4 is 4. 7 plus 3 is 10, so we put a 0 down, dot, carry the 1. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11. This becomes 11 times 10 to the 10th power. Ta-da! Again, super fancy math. Show your siblings. They're going to think you're super smart. Okay, we're going to do one more. Because I want to show you what happens if it is proper scientific notation. So in this case, it was improper. When we corrected it, they became the same exponents. But what if it's improper scientific notation? What do you do then? So we're going to do 1.7 times 10 to the... Sorry, I have these all written down. I'm just trying to copy them. 7th power. 1.9 times 10 to the 8th. 9 times 10 to the 8th power. I told myself I'd write them farther over, and I just keep scooting this way. Okay, as you can see, these do not have the same exponent. So normally we'd say, sorry, can't add them. But we have an option. We can move my decimal place backwards or forwards to accommodate. So, you have an option. You can either move this decimal place back and make it a 19 to make that a 7, or you can move this one forward to make 0.17 and make that an 8. It's your choice. Now, I'm going to do both ways. It's your choice on the whatever I choose to make practice for the rest of the Nearpod on what you want to do. So, I think I actually have enough room to write this twice. Oh, I'm so fancy. I'm sorry, I've been alone for too long. I'm starting to do really weird things. Did that work? Oh, it worked! Oh, it worked. Okay. Boom! So on this side, we are going to move the decimal place forward and make that an 8, and then we'll do that one 7 on that side. So this one, take my decimal place at my top, move it forward, okay? That now turns into 0.17 times 10 to the, remember we move it forward, we add 1, 10 to the 8th power, and then we have 1.9 times 10 to the 8th power. So if you guys remember anything about decimals, whenever you're, oh, I'm like scooting off the screen here. Whenever you add things to decimals, or when you add decimals or subtract decimals, you have to line up these decimal places. You don't have to, it just makes computing it a lot easier, so I'd line them up. Okay, so now we're going to add. This is imaginary 0, so 7 plus 0 is 7. 1 plus 9 is 10, so put a 0 down, carry a 1. 0 plus 1 is 2. So we have 2 times 10 to the 8th power. Okay? Okay, let's do it on this side now. So on this side, instead of moving this forward, we're going to move this back. Move it back. That means I subtract 1 from my exponent. Okay, so we're going to rewrite that. So I have 1.7 times 10 to the 7th power. Trying not to block the screen. And then I have 19.0 times 10 to the 7th power. Add these together. 7 plus 0 is 7. 1 plus 9 is 10. Carry the 1. We end up with 20.7 times 10 to the 7th power. Now, let's see if you notice what happened here. Is this proper scientific notation? Dora Explorer moment. If you said no, you are correct. This needs to move up one. Because remember, the decimal always has to be right after the very first number. Always. So if I move that up one, I have to add one. So I end up with 2.07 times 10 to the 8th power as my answer, which you'll notice matches. So this one did actually have a different step. So I'm going to caution you, if possible, always move the decimal place to the higher exponent, so try to move it forward. So if you have a lower exponent like 7, move the decimal forward to make it bigger, because when you drop it down, so this one I went from 8 to 7, then you end up having to correct this in the end. It's your choice. If you're okay with this correcting, go for it. Personally, I would like to just add 19 to 1 and not add that gobbledygook. It's worth this for me. But if you rather this gobbledygook and not this correction, go for it. Do it. More power to you. And that is addition. Sorry. And that is addition and subtraction of scientific notation. Hopefully you think it's easy. If not, I have office hours tomorrow or today at 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Please come. There's only like 3 people that show up every day. I'd love to hear some extra stories, and I'd love to help you with math. My math brain is dying. Slow and painful death. Okay, have a great day. Bye.